Today we're taking a look at the games coming to Game Pass in May of 2026. Keep in mind this video is before the official Wave 1 announcement comes out. Also make sure to stay to the end of the video if you want to see which games are leaving Game Pass by the end of April. That way if there's any that you wanted to give a try, you'll know to jump on those ones quick. So starting things off, we have Final Fantasy V coming to Premium, Ultimate, and PC on May 5th. This one continues the trend of classic Final Fantasy titles hitting Game Pass every month. If you ever wanted to go back and see where the series found its identity, now is the perfect time to jump in, with Square Enix seemingly bringing these classics over on a steady monthly schedule. Alright, now for a bunch of Day 1 releases coming to the platform. Mixtape, releasing on May 7th as a Day 1 Game Pass title. This one's a narrative coming-of-age adventure where three friends revisit big moments that shaped them, all framed through a playlist of memories. You'll be skating, taking photos, drifting through these dreamlike vignettes, and basically playing through the highlights of their teenage years. It leans into that late 80s, early 90s alt-rock vibe with music and bands that define the era. Call of the Elder Gods is another Day 1 Game Pass release coming on May 12th. This one looks like a puzzle-driven adventure where you switch between two characters to solve object-based and observation-based puzzles across different locations and time periods. You'll be digging through environments for clues, flipping perspectives, and working through multi-part problems as the story leans into the Lovecraftian-inspired mystery about missing people and strange visions. Forza Horizon 6 lands on May 19th as a Day 1 Game Pass release as well. This one takes the series to Japan with over 550 cars and a map that mixes rural areas with the biggest city the franchise has done so far. You'll be driving through Tokyo, the suburbs, industrial districts, and a bunch of different regions around Japan, while picking up new homes, customizing your garages to show off your collection. This one's basically the next big Horizon entry, just set in Japan this time. Lastly, for the Day 1 releases that are announced so far, we've got Subnautica 2, which is coming to Game Pass, though the date is still to be decided. This one's an underwater survival game set in a new alien ocean planet with a fresh story and bigger focus on adapting to the environment. You can play the game solo or with up to 3 friends, explore ruins, build bases, craft submersibles, and push deeper into the world as you uncover what's actually going on. It keeps the core Subnautica style, but adds co-op and more customization to the building and tools. Alright, so like I mentioned earlier, here are the games leaving Game Pass at the end of April. If there's anything here that you've been meaning to check out, this is your last chance before they rotate out. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more reviews, retrospectives, and update coverage, consider subscribing to the Eyes of O Gaming channel. It really helps the channel out and helps these videos keep coming. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch today, and until next time, take care.